not gonna lie, I'm kind of basing this to evidence off of what I got from Nintendo Voice Chat, a podcast from IGN. So big shout out to them because I'm probably going to be sharing some of my own thoughts that were processed after listening to that episode. But before I do, please hit that like and subscribe button. But if you enjoy the video, please hit the notification bell and comment down below what characters you want to see in Smash. Let's do this. In Sakurai's final video, he said that he was working on something with Nintendo Confidential, and not only that, but he also said that as of recording, he still had quite a bit of videos left to post, but that was just as of recording. As of posting, he's done, meaning that he's probably been working with Nintendo for quite a bit. One of the major parts about the development for Kirby Air Ride on the GameCube was that it was put together in about a year, meaning that I don't want to say that they didn't have enough time or that it was rushed or anything. More of like they were just trying to build a simple game that they wouldn't need to put much time into. And I have respect for everyone who likes their games. So shout out to everyone who likes Kirby Air Riders. I have respect for people who like their games when other people don't like them. But yeah, I just have respect, that's all. But considering that Sakurai has been working with Nintendo for quite a bit, since a little while before his final video on his YouTube channel, must mean that he must be doing something very cool for Kirby Air Riders, and is probably just putting the finishing touches on it for development. From what I've heard from other people that do enjoy Kirby Air Riders, but Kirby Air Ride on GameCube, but don't consider it their most favorite game ever, apparently it's just not that full of life and just has small amounts of stuff. My theory is that Sakurai has probably taken Kirby Air Ride on GameCube and is probably replaying it to like get the formula back so that they can build from the ground up a new version of Kirby Air Ride with better mechanics, more maps, and just a lot more content in general. Most likely they've been working on this for a year and a half, which again isn't that long for game development, like with the original Kirby Air Ride on GameCube. So maybe Nintendo asked Sakurai for a simple game idea while they're in development for the next Smash Bros, and Kirby Air Riders was the idea he brought up. Filling a simple game with much more content is probably not only going to please returning fans of this game, but also bring in some new Kirby Air Riders fans, and maybe they'll even check out the novelty of the old version. I don't know, but that's probably just me. Going to be wrong, probably. And this is probably just me speaking out of my butt. I think that them not having an open world gimmick is probably best. And I'm sure some of you, well, most of you might be yelling at me for that, but just think about it. I mean, we've already gotten Mario Kart World, we've got Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom getting their $10 Switch 2 editions, which personally I don't think it's worth it, but again, that's just me. And I can't help but find it kind of charming how much Nintendo has been doing an emphasis on 3D in the past, in most of Switch's life. I mean, we got a remake of 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, and then there's the Zelda games. Kirby finally got a proper 3D game, and then there's Splatoon. Yeah, you get the idea at this point. I think just having a simple kart racer where you choose to do races and have a couple of slightly different modes is just as simple as it gets, and I could not be more thankful for something like that. And this is why I'm emphasizing again that this is what makes it worth it to go back and play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe once Mario Kart World is out. And overall, I don't think I have anything else to talk about besides development for Smash Bros. I pretty much just made my point that Sakurai isn't like stalling for time, but he's just filling in the gap for until Smash Bros is released, you know? But now let's talk about that. So Nathaniel Bandy has been putting his videos on Spotify, and I've been listening to them, and the only reason I bring that up is because he did a ranking video on all of Masahiro Sakurai's games, and he said that all of them except the first two Kirby games have like his own signature in the menus. I mean, just look at Smash Bros. Ultimate menu. A couple of things I'd like to see in the next Smash Bros. Outside of new characters and spirits is the gameplay. I would like to be able to switch between all different types of styles again, with the stamina, the stock, the time, the coin, you get the idea. And Sakurai, give us a new adventure mode that was similar to the Subspace Emissary, but with actual voice acting. I want to see Chris Pratt use his voice as Mario in Super Smash Bros. I mean, come on! And while we're at it, let's just bring Steven Bowser's voice back with Jack Black. And of course, I want Ben Schwartz to voice Sonic. That's what I want. Voice acting in the new Subspace Emissary. I love that. Like, what if Taboo was resurrected, but after they was defeated, he was already executed his big plan and to summon some big bad, like with Mario and Luigi Brothership with Zocket summoning Reclusa. And I think that the spirits are much better replacements compared to the trophies, combining what trophies usually are, which are collectibles, with how stickers work in Smash Brawl. And can I just say, I love the new mechanics for All-Star, Century Smash, and Classic mode. We get medals to show that we completed that single player campaign for that character, and we also have the option to do it with a second player, and that's it. And the characters are finally getting a classic mode that relates to their character. And let's not forget that All-Star is not how you go from one battle to the other, because that was getting way too crazy with how many characters were in Smash 3DS and Smash Wii U. So just battling it out in Multi-Man Smash was probably the best and only way they could have brought back All-Star Smash, as well as putting the DLC characters in. And if you're gonna bring the Spirit Battles back, make some tweaks to the battles. I mean, sure, they favor attacks, they start with a weapon. I liked how some of the event matches worked in a couple of the games. Like the custom trophy stages in Smash Melee, and how you needed to defeat enemies, your opponents in certain conditions. Those were the types of event matches that I liked the best. And Spirit matches kind of did that, but they also didn't at the same time. That kind of sucked, so I would love for Sakurai to do that and bring event matches back. And I'm not sure if they'll bring anything else beyond that back to the next Smash Bros. But thanks so much for watching, everybody. Please hit the like if you enjoyed this video. Please hit the subscribe. Please hit the notification bell, and I'll see you all next time. Hope you enjoyed me talking about Kirby Air Riders and the next Smash Bros. Goodbye. Later.